Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Specialist Newcomer. Today we're going to be learning how to measure distance on a map. So the overall risk assessment is low. Make sure you're watching for any ground hazards, any tripping hazards out in the field. Make sure you're always watching your step. Do not mess with any wildlife. And make sure you're staying hydrated throughout this class. So I'll go ahead and read you the task conditions and standards. So those are all right here. Your task is to measure distance on a map. Your conditions: you are the member of a squad in a field environment and must find the distance between 2 points on a map. You have a 1 to 50,000 scale map, a strip of paper, a pencil, and you have been given 2 points on the map. Your standards: determine the straight line distance between the 2 points with no more than 5% inaccuracy, and determine the curved line distance between the 2 points with no more than 10% inaccuracy. So if you all need to refer to that, we have it right up front here. Does anyone have any questions so far? Okay, so basically after I teach you guys this class, I'm going to be grading you guys. By 5% error, I just mean the distance. It has to be close, but it's okay. You guys will get plenty of practice and you'll get your work in. Everyone's going to leave here with a go, hopefully. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is run through it without telling you guys what I'm doing. Just go ahead and pay attention and watch what I'm doing. All right, did everyone pay attention? Perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys what I just did. Hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense to you guys. So the first thing you'll need to do is identify the scale on your map. So it's the little bar thing on the bottom of your map. It's usually on the bottom of your map, but I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. So it's this right here. This is what it should look like. This is your primary scale right here, and this is your extension scale. All right, and then if anyone needs to refer back to this, I'll have it right up front here. So once you found your scale, you're going to take a straight piece of paper like this one and hold it up to the first point. You're going to make a tick right next to that first point on the straight edge, and make a tick next to the second point on your straight edge. And then you're going to hold it to the scale of your map and align the right tick mark with the first number of the primary scale so that the left tick mark is in the extension scale. The measurement is your result. Now we're going to learn how to measure a curved road, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky, so make sure you're following along. First, you're going to put your straight edge on the first point and go ahead and align it with your road. Take your pencil and make a tick mark right here on the first point. Align it with that road, and when the road curves off of the straight edge, make another tick mark and hold that straight edge, and use the pencil as a pivot point to turn your paper to align with that road again. And continue to repeat this following the road until you get to your second point. You're going to take that paper once you get to your second point and align it with the scale just like the first one. You're going to put the tick mark on the very right, on the right side of the scale, on the primary scale, so that the tick mark all the way to the left is in the extension scale. Does that make any sense so far? All right, very good. Too easy, right? To test your knowledge on your maps that I just handed out, go ahead and find point A and point B. Now is the time to ask any questions if you have any. Go ahead and find the distance, the straight distance between those 2 points. And I'll give you all about 30 seconds. Ready? Go. All right, guys. Can someone tell me the answer? Good job. That's perfect. Did everyone else have answers similar to that? All right, good job, guys. Next up, I want you guys to find the curve distance. So follow that road between the 2 points, and I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to find that distance of the road. Ready, go. All right, guys. Can anyone tell me the answer to your question? To the question? Very good. Very good. Did everyone else get kind of similar? All right, guys. Good job. Good job. So for the next 15 minutes, go ahead and practice with different points. Go ahead and help each other out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me, and if you need to refer to any of the training guides, I have them right up here. Okay. Alright guys, 15 minutes is up. It's time to test you guys and see how much you've learned. So this is your test for your task, okay? So question 1, what is the distance between point A and point B? And question 2, you guys are currently at point A, stepping off tonight. You each are leading a group of new soldiers along this road to point B. How far will you be traveling on that road? To get a go, you must be within 5% on question 1 and 10% on question 2. Let's see how you guys did. Great job, guys. I can tell most of you understand the lesson and did great. Private Smith, your distance was a little bit off though. Let's see what went wrong there. Okay, so your curve distance was a little off because you weren't precise with your tick marks. You didn't make sure you're paying attention to where you're putting those tick marks and pivoting accurately to each point. So that's pretty much usually the biggest error that I've seen so far. So you can fix that with a little bit more practice. So we'll go ahead and retest you, and if you don't get a go this time, we'll have to retrain you tomorrow and reevaluate you to make sure you get a go for that. All right, good job. You all did a great job. Everyone is proficient and received a T and a go for today's training event. If we need more practice, we'll do retraining tomorrow. But at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take the results to our leadership here and let them know that you all did a great job. Everyone go ahead and do a police call. Pick up any trash that we might have left out here and go ahead and clean your areas up. Once you get back, we'll conduct an AAR. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and conduct our AAR. Does anyone have any sustains for this course? All right, thank you, guys. Does anyone have any improves, anything we can improve on? Okay, perfect. Yep. Does anyone have any recommendations for this course in the future? Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and inspect the area real quick and inspect you guys, make sure we're all good to go, and then I'll close out the training site. Thank you.